I was just playing around with this for 5 minutes, just once, 5 minutes. I was cleaning my house. I was just assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And this guy reached out to me who I've not had contact with in 5 years. You can make anybody conform to your reality and what it is that you wish to experience in your reality. This is not manipulation, because you're not actually manipulating anyone. You're not talking to someone. You're not trying to convince anyone. You're not doing anything except going into the state of your desire already being fulfilled. Hello my loves, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. So today I want to talk about a really juicy topic, which is making your SP conform to your reality. And SP can be a love interest, it can be your husband, your wife, it can also be a family member, it could be a friend. It doesn't always have to be romantically related. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Hit the like button, do it right now. This is me waiting for you to hit the like button, because when you like this video, more people see it, and the more we can get this knowledge out to people, the better of a world we will have. If you want to be in a community where manifestation is accelerated, where we go deep into nervous system work, subconscious reprogramming, things that, you know, I can't do here on YouTube because I don't have that proximity to people, we do that inside Limitless. It's the community that I wish I would have had when I was doing this manifestation journey all on my own. You don't have to do it alone. You get to be supported. So I'm going to link that in the description box below. And the results that people get inside the community are just mind-blowing. So I'm going to leave that in the description down below, and let's get into it. So I realized I haven't done an SP video in forever. I wanted to do more of them because I found them so powerful, and it's also a very easy way to play around with the law of assumption. We already know that everyone is you pushed out, meaning that whatever you assume of others is how they will behave in your presence. If you assume that, I'm going to use men as an example here because I'm a woman, but use whatever applies for you. If you assume that, you know, men all go crazy about you and love you, and that they're just so attracted to you, that's what you will manifest. If you assume that, you know, no one ever notices you, you're just like a wallflower, what's the word, a wallflower, and you know, no one ever notices you, that's also what's going to be reflected into your reality. And this method is actually what has led me to receive 3 marriage proposals in 7 months. Just to avoid any confusion, I'm going to add a disclaimer here and clarify that these were love interests coming back from the past and declaring their love for me. So I wasn't dating 3 different people in 7 months. These were just people coming back from the past. I was very general with my assumption because I'm a more general manifester. This goes into human design. Some people manifest more specifically, some more not so specifically. I had 3 people very clearly tell me that they intend to have me as their wife. So you want to be very careful how you use this. Don't use it for something that you don't want to manifest. You can play around with somebody being obsessed with you, but do you actually want that? Like, do you actually want someone to be obsessed with you? Because when you're in that energy of being magnetic, irresistible, and you know, my assumption was that men really want to commit to me. Like, I'm not here to have like a flirt. That was my assumption, that I only attract men who are serious and who want marriage, and that's what happened in my reality. Here's the thing, you have to stop accepting your current circumstances. Your third dimensional circumstances mean nothing. Yes, they're very much real right now in this very moment, but at any moment of the day you can shift into a new state, and your reality has to reflect whatever is going on in your mind and your subconscious mind, what you're implanting into your mind. This comes back to self-concept. Who do you believe yourself to be? Do you believe yourself to always have success in relationships, or do you believe yourself to be always struggling? Just pay close attention to that. And you can play around with this. I love to play around with this. I actually mentioned this in one of my last videos, was that I was just playing around with this for 5 minutes, just once, 5 minutes. I was cleaning my house. I was just assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And this guy reached out to me who I've not had contact with in 5 years. Like, I kid you not, 5 years, absolutely zero contact, reaches out to me just like that after doing this like for 5 minutes. The next morning he reached out to me. So it wasn't even 24 hours later that happened. The key here also is to not be in a desperate mood. Like, don't be desperate, because when you're desperate, when you're enforcing willpower, that doesn't work. That often makes things a lot worse. If you've been manifesting things that are opposite to what you want, this could be why. So be in that playful energy, make it light, make it fun, and assume whatever it is that you want. I know a lot of people on here want to like manifest a third person away, or manifest an ex coming back to them, and that is completely fine if that's what you want to do. But I always also ask myself, do I actually want someone that really didn't choose me? Because personally, if someone doesn't really goes no contact or doesn't choose me, I'm not attracted to that, because I worked so hard on my self-concept and such high self-worth that if you don't treat me like I deserve to be treated, how I treat people as well, is like, that's not attractive to me. Why would I want someone who doesn't choose me? But I know a lot of people on here, they do want their ex back. They want to stop a divorce from happening. They want to stop a third person messing in their marriage. So in those cases, the only thing you need to do is assuming the wish fulfilled and it already being done. Start playing around with it. If you're resistant about this, start small. Start with something that you have no resistance towards and see how fast it can happen. Because again, everybody is you pushed out. People have to conform to what you assume from them. So if your husband hasn't been as affectionate as you wanted him to be, for example, just be like, he's so caring. He always goes out of his way to show me his love. He loves me so much. He's so in love with me. What third person? I don't know her. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know her. In my world, she doesn't exist. He sees only me. I am the only person in his reality. He just thinks I'm the best. Or if you want to work with self-concept, just tell yourself, I always get the best treatment. I am so privileged. I'm so supported. Like, start playing around with that and see what happens. Your reality has to conform to whatever you assume. That is the premise and the basics of the law of assumption. This is just how it works. Lastly, what you can do is have conversations with your friends. Let them in on what you are doing, and you can both do that game. I did this with a friend and it's so powerful. Just have conversations as if the thing had already happened. Like, let's say you want your man to commit to you, you want to go for marriage, let's just say, or you want kids. It's like, you're going to talk to your friend about being pregnant, and your friend is literally going to reflect that back to you. She's going to say like, oh my gosh, you're glowing, you look so good, how have you been doing, I hope you're not too nauseous, and just pretend as if it was already here. So that's it for today's video. Let me know how it goes in the comments down below. Again, like this video. If you want to go deeper into manifestation, nervous system practices, subconscious reprogramming, you can find that in a community, Limitless, linked down below. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.